everybody, it's Cobalt here and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you all of the customs that I have currently up for sale on my eBay shop. I believe I have 8 new ones to show you, but of course as always I gotta show you guys the old ones first. So without further ado, let's get right on into that. So I actually only have 3 old customs left. First off we have this Cocker Spaniel. She has been in my shop for a while now. And then we have these 2 customs which I made for LPS Con. We have this little puppy and this short hair cat. Now it is time for the new ones that I've not shown you guys before. First up we have this head swap cat. It is a head swap between a wolf cat or a Maine Coon cat and a short hair cat body. You might recognize this one. I showed it off in a video a while ago as a work in progress for something else, but ultimately I wasn't really happy with the design, so I just decided to turn it into something to sell. Its design is fairly simple, but I wanted to give it some really detailed eyes. So for starters, they're super glossy. They've got these little hearts in them and a lot of glitter in them as well. Then we have this custom. It is a little pirate dog that was made for the Ruffled Feather Studio collaboration over on Instagram. We are finally back in business over there. So this guy is another head swap custom. The body is from a bull terrier and the head is actually from one of those pirate parrot LPS, so you can see with the eye patch here. And then he also has this little friend on his head. He's a little mini LPS, and the sword is a Lego sword. As for sculpting, I sculpted the tail, the belt that holds the sword on, his little hat, his ears, his cheek fluff, and his whole mouth area. And he's got a couple piercings here, and the feather on his hat is from one of my cat's toys that she doesn't play with anymore. I also have plans to make a full video on this guy really soon, so if you think that he is interesting, then stay tuned for that video. But yeah, he's now for sale. I'm super happy with how he came out, and his eye is definitely one of my favorite parts. Again, super glossy. Next up, we have another cat custom, also another brown custom. This is a black Jaguar or a leopard. This one also does have some sculpted parts, but this is not stuff that I sculpted. This part of the ears here and the elongated tail were both sculpted by Tiki's LPS Customs. This was a base figure that she traded to me at LPS Con, and you will see something similar with the next custom I'm going to show you. But as for the overall paint job, I just decided to go with something pretty simple, and I thought that making a black Jaguar would be cool. And then for the eyes, I wanted to do something a little bit different with them. So you're honestly going to see a lot of eye experimentation in this video, a lot of different styles. And of course, I also gave it some cute little paws. Next up, we have this blue fairy custom. As I mentioned, this was another base figure traded to me by Tiki's Customs, so she glued on these 2 dragonfly wings and also sculpted the tail. This guy's also blending in with my background a little bit. Here's a better look at him. I think it's super cute. Other than that, the design is fairly simple, but I also wanted to make this one's eyes really fancy, so I added some heart shapes in them along with some heart glitters. And as you can see, they're also like pearlescent, because I got this cool pearlescent glaze to put on them, and I did that on the wings as well, so they're super shiny and super adorable. And I also love this base figure. I definitely want to do some more stuff with this one's head because I just think it's super cute. Then for all you Pokemon fans out there, we have an Eevee custom. This is made from one of these sticker-eyed puppy triplet bases, and the reason why I decided to do this is because I actually recently made another Eevee custom with one of the bunny base figures that I made for my brother as a birthday present, and then I of course thought that I knew Eevee's design so well that I didn't need a reference. And then after that, I realized that I used the completely wrong color. So I had a similar base, which is this little dog, and I decided to make another Eevee to sell because it was also just a lot of fun to make, and I think it's super cute, and I definitely want to make a whole army of Eevees in the future. So as for sculpting, I sculpted the fluff around the neck and the classic tail. Here's the next custom. As you can see, I really like using brown paint. This is just a random little cat design, and I sculpted a little shirt and some pants on it. So the reason why I did that is because this was just a base figure that I sculpted on a super long time ago for this entirely different idea that I had, but then I never made that, so I just decided to randomly paint it into a custom to sell. I tried to make the design as interesting as possible, so we got this weird triangular shape going on here on the forehead. Not really sure what to do with that is, but I still think it's cute, and then I gave it some purple eyes to match its little purple shirt, and here's what the bottom looks like. Nothing much to say about this one. It's probably my least favorite out of all these customs. Then we have this little guy. It is another one of these little mini LPS, these little fake LPS, so in case you are unsure, here is the size comparison to a normal pet. So they're basically just the size of like a puppy or kitten LPS. So for this one, I did a little grape puppy, since I have all of these little polymer clay slices. I put 2 on the ears and then a different one on the back of the head, and then I sculpted the hair and then just gave it a cute little grape design. I don't exactly know why I decided to do this, but I like the way that it turned out. And now for the final custom, of course, saving best for last. I'm gonna do a little turnaround reveal because I absolutely love this custom, and his face is definitely the selling point. Look at how cool he looks. I got some more new paint colors, this bright green and this bright red, and I just decided that I wanted to paint flames, so I came up with a super cool flame design, and I actually did not sculpt anything on this custom. He has 2 tails. They are both from an LPS collie, and then these wings are 3D printed. I want to use this color scheme again in the future. It reminds me of like poison apples or something, and as I've already mentioned 100 times, this guy is my favorite one for this video. Anyways guys, I hope you like these customs. I'm super happy with this custom drop. Later this weekend or the beginning of the upcoming week, I'll be posting a new video talking about all of the new stuff that is happening with the LPS reboot, because if you've been following their Instagram account, you've probably seen that they've been posting a lot of pictures of the new LPS, and that is because the toy fair is this weekend. It starts on Saturday and goes until Tuesday, so we're going to see a lot of new exciting things this weekend, and I totally want to make a video to show you guys. But anyways, for now, I got these customs for sale. If you want to buy a custom from me but none of these designs interest you, I also have my commissions open over on my Etsy, so check those out, link in the description as well. As always, there's a link to my eBay where you can find all of these guys, and an individual link to all of the ones that are still available for sale. So that's all I want to say. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!